Ambassador Traina. It's so lovely to be here in your home in San Francisco, the city where you were born and raised. How did your passion for photography really begin?
Well, I've always just bought things that I love. I began my collecting with the new documentarians, Diane Arbus, Lee Friedlander, Gary Winogrand. I like photos that really show us the world around us, that, train our eyes, that make us feel strong feelings, and that tell stories. I've loved collecting color photography, so my collection in some ways tells the story of how did photography evolve from these small black and white photos to these beautiful, large, you can lose yourself inside of them, color pictures.
This collection really showcases the birth of color as a legitimate sort of collectible art form. What have been some of the major moments for you?
William Eggleston really has my heart. He brought color into the forefront in such powerful ways. One of the great Eggleston masterpieces is a red ceiling with a light bulb. The red ceiling is so searing that the power comes from the color, and I would posit is the single most important color photograph of the 20th century, not just because of its visual power, but because of its central role in the show at MoMA in 1976. That is the photo which said color is essential.
I couldn't agree with you more. The dye transfer process is the most stable of all the photographic color processes, and your piece is exquisite. Another theme in your collection, and something that you have personally championed, is the birth and the sort of emergence of women photographers within the art market. Everyone from Diane Arbus to Nan Goldin, Louise Lawler, Tina Barney, Cindy Sherman. Tell me about your interest in some of these great women photographers.
It's interesting because it's actually almost accidental. It wasn't really deliberate, but just in my seeking out what I thought were the best works of photography, I ended up with the best works of the female photographers, 20th and 21st century. A lot of them are, the iconic works, the cover works, and I've been privileged to be able to enjoy them.
You spent some years as the ambassador to Austria from the United States. As an American collector living in Europe, what insights did you find in relation to photography and European culture and the response of that community to your collection?
It was a great way to kind of break the ice because people love photography and it's sort of a universal language in a way. But the other thing is that, having had to represent 340 million Americans, the works of photography from my collection helped me to tell the story of America in the eyes of a foreign population. And that's what these great artists are doing. They're helping us learn, helping us reflect, helping expand, our understanding and our knowledge through their eyes. The works in my collection, they really are fun and they bear close inspection, right? Because a lot of them have tremendous wall power, but they also just draw you in.
As a collector, a very seasoned collector, what advice would you have for somebody just starting off with collecting photography?
Well, buy something you love. Because photos are so easy to live with, and I believe photography is still the youngest medium that one can collect. It's almost impossible to make a mistake. If you buy something that you love and you live with it, it's going to pay off in every way. I would just say enjoy it.